Alright, I am back with another channel update video. Been a while since I've done one of these, but I thought I would kind of let you all know what my plans are for this channel moving on into 2026. And just kind of explain some things that have been going on with the channel since I suddenly disappeared about a month and a half ago and then came back without warning. But long story short, I've obviously made a return to video making since I left around December time. Basically, all you guys need to know then is there was a lot of stuff going on in my life. I actually got very ill at one point, to the point where I was in the emergency department at one point. Everything's fine. Totally cool, nothing's wrong now, but it was a little bit scary at one point, but otherwise we're all good now, and I'm happy to be back to making content for you guys. So let's talk about that content. First up, Baldur's Gate 3. Going to be continuing the weekly uploads of Baldur's Gate 3 builds. I will have made a poll earlier today about you guys voting on the next video, so be sure to check the channel's community page for that. It looks like Ranger is winning at the moment, so if you want to change that, go ahead and vote down there. But the main thing is I am going to be continuing with Baldur's Gate 3 build as normal. Going to try and get a little bit more experimental with some things. Might try some more stuff with Mistress spells here and there, just to spice it up a little bit more. I've been doing a lot with the new subclasses, obviously, since they came out in patch 8. But it's been a few months now, and obviously Baldur's Gate 3 is really starting to go into that sunset as far as build videos are concerned. Like, I am pushing the limits of how many videos I can make on this game. So, let's talk about a big shift that is going to be coming in 2026, because in March the 12th, I believe, the early access version of Solasta 2, which is the next big D&D video game, is going to be coming out. This one is a lot closer to tabletop, which means that build making opportunities are going to come with new challenges, but also new fun and creative solutions compared to Baldur's Gate. So once that game comes out, as the early access journey kind of continues, we will be doing a mix of Solasta and Baldur's Gate content until eventually we get closer to the full release of the game, in which case I'm hoping that Solasta 2 will have garnered enough attention to which I can make that my primary focus, and I can return to Baldur's Gate 3 for more fun things rather than just have it be my main source of content. So yeah, that is kind of a general plan to kind of push my content in a new direction come March, which is about, what, just over a month away, which is kind of crazy, so that's going to be fun to work on, when that happens. But in the meantime, we are going to be continuing as normal with weekly Baldur's Gate videos, with maybe some extra stuff sprinkled in here and there, if I've got the time to make it. Speaking of extra content, though, I am currently in the process of making my next big video project. The last time I did a project like this was my Dragon's Dogma 2 videos, which came in 2 parts, which were separated by a year, but hey, that's just how the scheduling worked. So if you haven't seen those videos and you kind of want to get an idea of what sort of I mean by a big video project, then please go and check those videos out. They are available on the channel. Just Google Dragon's Dogma. They're the only 2 Google. Just search it on the channel, and they're the only 2 videos that I've done. I'll probably remember to put a link in the description. Who knows? I'm kind of recording this and then uploading it off the cuff, so who knows? But yes, basically I am working on a big new video project, and in that Dragon's Dogma 2 video series, I beat the entire game using only my bare fists. And today, well, not today, but eventually, we're going to be doing that again. I slipped into the build video making side of me for a second. Hopefully going to be finished next month is going to be my part 1 of my Monster Hunter Wilds fist-only video. That's right, I figured out how to punch the entire game from the very start of low rank, which is just the tutorial, and I'm going to be trying to beat the entire game without using a weapon once. Going to be really fun. I don't know how many of you guys know anything about Monster Hunter, but it's been one of my favourite game series since I was like, when did Monster Hunter Tri come out? That long ago, if you guys want to do some math. It's been a good favourite of mine, and I've always wanted to do a video on the series. I just never got around to it. I might even do some of the builds based around the Monster Hunter weapons that I keep talking about. I should really actually do that. Ooh, maybe if Ranger does win the poll, I'll do a Swarmkeeper Ranger video that's based on the Insect Glaive. Ooh, that's just giving me an idea. Vote for Ranger, please. But anyways, yes, so a Monster Hunter Wilds Fist-only video is going to be coming out. It's going to be very highly edited. It's going to have a theme to it, like how Dragon's Dogma was the Yakuza series. I've got a new theme for this video, which I think is going to be very, very fun, kind of a melding of worlds once again. I'm currently in the recording and scripting phase. I've not started the editing phase yet, but I'm just going to say now, those two videos combined were about 50 pages worth of scripting, and overall make up about 2 hours and 20 minutes of content, I believe. This video, before I've even gotten to the editing phase, already has a script that is 30 pages long, and I have nearly a terabyte of footage. It's going to be a big video project, which is why I maybe split up into multiple parts, similar to the Dragon's Dogma one, so hopefully you can at least expect part 1 next month, and hopefully part 2 won't take as long to make and should be maybe coming out in the following month. Maybe I'll delay the release of part 1 so that part 1 and 2 can release closer together. We'll see, but just know that in the sidelines I am working on something that I really, really do think you guys will enjoy. With these type of video projects, I love to go in depth with like the music choices, the overall theming, visual edits, you know, making it informational, because of course Monster Hunter is all about build making, and as such I will be going in depth into how I made the fist weapons work and the builds I made for them. So if you like the build craft, theory crafting side of my channel, that is still going to be coming out in those videos. So I really, really do hope, even if you guys don't know anything about Monster Hunter, I will do my best to explain all of, you know, like the relevant terms and how the game works for people who are new to it. But honestly, just give it a try when it comes out, even if it's not your thing, because I guarantee it's going to be entertaining, because it's me, and I'm entertaining. Oh god, that sounded way better in my head. You know what I mean. I'm not actually that smug. But if you like my content, then I think you will enjoy that video when it eventually comes out. Again, hoping for middle to end of February for at least part 1 to come out, because I'll have some more time to edit it around that time. So yeah, look forward to that. That is my new big project that is going to be coming out. I'm really excited to share it with you all. So I hope you guys will give it a chance. And again, please go and watch my Dragon's Dogma videos if you haven't yet. Even if you know nothing about the game, I promise you they are entertaining, information filled, and all about the build making. Yes, still about builds. Probably the most proud I've ever been of a video project, but I actually think this Monster Hunter Wilds video is going to surpass that. As for other stuff, I don't think there's really much else to discuss. I mainly just wanted to let you guys know where I've been, which I didn't really tell you much, but that's all you're getting. What my plans are for the future of the channel, as we are kind of in like a kind of slower period now, but definitely when Solasta 2 comes out, I'm going to pick up the pace and start uploading maybe 2 videos a week, one BG3, one Solasta, just trying to like kind of get into the new system. I'm not going to push myself as hard as I did when I was first you know, running this channel. A bit of a history thing here. For those of you who are newer to this channel, and those of you who were around from the beginning would know this, I was actually uploading Baldur's Gate 3 build videos every day. Yeah, I really put in the grind work at the start. No wonder I got burned out. But yeah, regardless, I'm going to try and like kind of, I'll up my upload schedule a little bit when Solasta comes out, but overall I do want to keep things relatively chill. I will quickly address another thing that people keep asking me about, and that is live streams. Obviously, I used to stream quite a bit. It was every other week, and I'm not quite ready to return to streaming yet. YouTube is still a very casual thing for me at the moment. I'm not treating it so much like a second job as I used to. I'm just doing things that I want to do, and I'm kind of getting back into the flow of it. And as much as I absolutely loved streaming like for this community, because chatting with you guys is always a good time, it is kind of draining for me and time consuming to be like a live presence like that. So I'm still kind of working back up to the idea of live streaming. I still want to do a live stream of the Solasta 2 demo at some point, as well as I will try to get back into the Patreon build series soon. I'm just not quite ready to start live streaming again yet, but hopefully I will be back to that soon. If you do want to catch me on live streams, however, be sure to check out my friends 666 Red Dog, Chaos Phantasm VT, Golden Fire 2000, all of the people you can find, you know, in my Discord, and, you know, I'll have them linked somewhere, hopefully. I do tend to appear on their streams. We got a couple of D&D streams that we do. We've also got a couple of, like, you know, just general gameplay streams that we do sometimes. So if you want to see me around in a live stream environment, I will be on my friends' channels when they are live, so be sure to keep an eye on them, go give them a follow at least. Also, another part of this channel update video is a good member of our community, Kirk, Captain Kirk, now known as GetYouRoleOn, has started his own career in content creation, as well as doing, you know, Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play with some other community members of ours, as well as he's showing how to use Foundry to make a really detailed campaign. So if you have any interest in running a D&D campaign, he's absolutely the guy to look at. I will give you a link to his Twitch channel as well, where you can catch him, and I believe he also has a YouTube channel as well, so I'll make sure to find both. So yeah, if you want kind of more content from someone in our community who's kind of got the similar mindset, you know, is very, very creative, absolutely go give GetYouRoleOn a follow and subscribe to the channel, because I genuinely think that he is making amazing content that I think you guys will really, really enjoy if you like the kind of technical side of D&D/Baldur's Gate. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this update video. Again, not really, it's a little bit of a nothing burger. I had a couple of announcements and I mainly just wanted to, you know, give my friends some love and such like that. But I really hope you guys look forward to what is coming in 2026. Again, the channel is just going to be a bit slower until we get to the March period, where things will pick up again. And if Solasta 2 really does take off, like I'm pretty sure it will, it's getting a lot of good traction. It's definitely going down the same kind of route as Baldur's Gate is, as far as I'm concerned. It's just kind of not coming with the pedigree that having the 2 prior games before it did. And Solasta 1 was a pretty damn good game as well that a lot of people enjoyed, so I'm really, really hoping that Solasta 2 also fills that niche and we can make that a core focus of the channel at some point. But yeah, that is going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.